Hello, hope you're having a great day. Now today is 2 days in a row that I've ended up having a lie-in. I ended up getting up at 11 a.m. Now, I know that to some people having a lie-in on a Saturday and a Sunday isn't a massive deal, and I'm not like going to beat myself up about it too much, but it is unacceptable in terms of how I want to live my life. But both days I have felt like I've really needed it. I've honestly felt like it hasn't just been my lazy mind wanting me to have a lie-in for the sake of it. I've felt really rested after these lie-ins. Now, that doesn't change the fact that I'm still looking at it as being unacceptable, but I am grateful that it does seem like it's not just my lazy mind, finding an excuse to keep me in bed. I have genuinely felt actually knackered. Like when I've tried to get up at 7:30 and I've just ended up going back to bed until 11 a.m. today. So I have to sort of look into it and think of in what ways am I responsible for being so knackered, right? Now, I know a lot of people would say, oh, you're overtraining, but I really don't think I'm overtraining at all. Yes, I do work hard with my fitness and stuff, and I have been going hard, the last week or so, but I'm not overtraining. My lazy mind will try and tell me I'm overtraining, as an excuse to not work as hard. That's the only thoughts of overtraining that I've got going through my mind. I could be doing way more than I am, so I don't think it's that. Yes, if you train a lot, then your body needs a lot of rest, but I don't think I'm overtraining at all. Over the last week, I have been going to bed quite late. My beautiful girlfriend Kat was on her night shift, and look, I'm grateful to be sitting up late doing work on my MacBook than, what I used to do when she did night shift, which was go out and take a load of drugs and be a degenerate. So, I'm happy to sort of stay up late working rather than doing that. But, that might be why, I've got to the end of the week and my body feels like it's in debt in terms of sleep. So, that is my responsibility. Maybe I should have been a bit more strict with going to bed at 11 p.m. and then getting up at 7:30 every morning, and then maybe I wouldn't have got to the end of the week and, ended up having a couple of lie-ins. And I have been sitting up doing work, but ultimately yesterday morning and this morning, the hours that I've wasted and missed out that I could have been spent doing work, I could have done that work that I stayed up late during the week to do yesterday morning and this morning. So the net amount of work I would have been able to get done this week would have been the same, even if I went to bed at 11 p.m. during the week rather than staying up until 1 a.m. Or whatever times they were. So I can definitely say there that, it's my responsibility that I've unnecessarily maybe stayed up late during the week, and maybe that's constituted to the fact that, I have failed to get up on time 2 days in a row now. And the other thing is, even if you look at those days that I did stay up late, right, okay, I stayed up late on those days and got more work done then, that I could have done, yesterday and today. But realistically, we all waste time during the day. There's always some scrolling on your phone or some, there's always time that's not as productive as it could have been. So even on those days, I probably could have been a bit more productive and then still got that amount of work done and still gone to bed at 11 p.m. And then, yesterday morning and this morning got some other work done. So I could have been even further ahead than I am now. So yeah, that's just me, trying to take responsibility for the fact that I have ended up having a lie-in for the last couple of days. And, that's one thing that I can think of straight away. I have been going to bed a bit late during the week. So maybe I need to, really hone in now and focus on getting myself to bed at 11 p.m. because I don't want this to become a habit of me having these lie-ins. I must be back on it tomorrow, getting up at 7:30 and cracking on with a productive week. Now, because I've had a lie-in yesterday, or certainly today, I'm now going to have to face the consequence that I might not be able to get the video out on the other channel this evening because I've got less hours to edit it. It's Sunday, so me and Kat normally go over to her parents for dinner. I know that Kat's got something for me to do here at home as well. She wants me to put some blinds up or something, so I really don't have enough time probably to edit that video and get it out tonight. So that's a consequence I've got to face. That'll have to go out tomorrow now probably, because obviously I've still got to edit yesterday's video on this channel, etc. So yeah, I'm facing the consequences of my failing, and that's the way it should be, right? Because if you never face any consequences for your failings, then it's harder for you to not make those failings in the future. And there has been a couple of times recently, actually, I can remember, where I have sort of got up a little bit late, or, you know, for whatever reason, it's been a bit unlikely that I'm going to get a video out on the day that I want to, and then I have just managed to keep my head in my MacBook and get it done, you know, and, you know, that's down to my own hard work, but it also means that I don't face that consequence of not getting that video out. So, you know, today I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I'm going to have to face the consequence of getting up late, which is that video is not going to go out. And then hopefully, you know, that will help me not fail to get up in the future, you know. But yeah, in terms of my morning routine, I have been going through everything. I haven't gone for a walk around the block though, to be fair, but, you know, I have just written in my journal and meditated and all that, and I am planning to have a workout. Now, I am kind of thinking that I might have to switch things up maybe tomorrow morning on my workout plan, because yesterday evening I did arms and chest. Friday evening in the gym I did arms and chest. Obviously did boxing yesterday as well. And I'm actually due to do arms and chest on a Monday morning here at home tomorrow. And my arm's already aching, and I think that's a bit too much arms and chest close to each other. But, you know, I'll deal with that tomorrow. Don't need to think about that now. But in terms of Sunday mornings, it is shoulders. So yeah, I need to do a little shoulder workout with my light dumbbells mainly. And that's kind of an example of how I look into the future and not sort of get drawn in too much, because, you know, automatically my mind's thinking, oh, I shouldn't be doing shoulders today because my arms are aching and because I've got arms and chest tomorrow. But it's like, realistically, I can easily do the shoulder workout, you know, today, because it's mainly just with my light dumbbells, and then I can deal with whether I am or not going to do arms and chest tomorrow, in the same way that, you know, I can sit here now and start really thinking about the fact that I might not be able to get this other video out this evening, pondering about how much editing I've got left to do, and, you know, am I going to be able to do it in time, etc., etc. But I don't need to deal with that yet. I can deal with that later, after I've had my workout here and had my breakfast and stuff. So, you know, ultimately all I need to think about right now, once I've finished filming this clip, of course, is banging out that shoulder workout. So yeah, I'm going to go and bang that out, and then I'm going to go and have a cold shower. Didn't have one yesterday, just ended up splashing my face with cold water instead. But yeah, then it's time for can you call it breakfast when it's going to be after 12 midday? But yeah, let's bang out this shoulders workout. On the second set of shoulder press there, and the second set of bent over rear delt, Kat reminded me of what I was talking about yesterday, where I sort of delay the point in my set where I start, you know, screwing my face up and making noise. And I definitely noticed that in that set of shoulder press, I can never normally bang out 50 in the second one, but because I made a point of, you know, focusing on the exercise rather than allowing myself to screw my face up and focus on how much it was hurting, I was able to bang out 50 in that second set. So you can literally make yourself able to do more just by not allowing yourself to focus on how hard it is and yeah, screw up your face and make a load of noise. You know, delay that and then you end up doing more reps. But yeah, time for a cold shower. All right, well, I ended up failing miserably to get the video edited on the other channel to release today, which was pretty much expected, you know, because I didn't manage to get up on time today. But I did chip away at loads of that editing after breakfast, and obviously edited yesterday's video on this channel and helped Kat put the blinds up in the kitchen, so happy days. And then we went round to Kat's parents for dinner like we do most Sundays nowadays. And actually, while I was at Kat's parents, as usual, I had my MacBook with me, and I was doing a load of work, some work on my website to do with merchandise and chipping away at that edit. And when we got back from Cat's parents, I then basically sat down and finished editing that video on the car channel. Still need to do like an intro, you know, like I always make up like a teaser of what's in the video to put at the beginning of the videos. So still need to do that, still need to sort the ending out and, you know, upload it and whatnot. So still work to do on it, but, you know, the actual editing of it is done, which is good, which should mean that as long as I get up on time tomorrow, I'll be freed up to have a busy day around the garage if the weather's good, hopefully. But yeah, right now it is actually 20 past 11 and Kat's brushing her teeth, getting ready for bed. So I really need to go to bed now to give myself the best chance of getting up early tomorrow. You know, I've had 2 days, albeit weekend, but it doesn't matter. I've had 2 days where I've failed miserably to get up, where I've actually had like long lay-ins. And yeah, I need to get myself back on track tomorrow, getting up early and having a busy day. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Massive thanks as always to everyone who's tuned in. As usual, feel free to get in touch through Facebook, Instagram or email, or just drop a comment below this video. But yeah, other than that, I'll chat to you tomorrow.